Hello, guys. My name is Ashley Rennell, and I'm an Ambassador Diamond with It Works Global. And we are so excited that you have joined us tonight for this awesome opportunity meeting. We are going to tell you a little bit more about It Works and how you can do this crazy wrap business with us. You're probably here tonight because you were invited by another distributor, and we are so excited that you decided to come. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to tell you a little bit about joining the party, and then we are going to interview some special guests from our team tonight. So let's go here, and we will get started. Let's go back a little bit. Okay. Oops, hold on. Okay, I'm hoping everybody can see my screen. This is the first time we've used this platform, so bear with me. But this is It Works Global, and have you tried that crazy wrap thing before? So the product that is on her tummy is our signature ultimate body applicator. That is our body wrap. We have over 30 products, but that's our signature product. It helps to tighten, tone, and firm the skin in as little as 45 minutes. It also helps to reduce the appearance of cellulite, stretch marks, and fine lines. So you're probably thinking, because you're on this, how can I get started to do what we're doing? So step one is to become a distributor. That's going to get you your business builder's kit, which you see here. There is a box of the Ultimate Body applicators. There's 4 applicators in a box, a half roll of our Fab Wrap, which is what holds the applicator in place, 4 sample tubes of defining gel, and then to the right you can see everything else that comes with it. Some Blitz cards, which are like our business cards, our wrap magazine, some product catalogs, an It Works bracelet, which this bracelet, I have it on my wrist right now, it has brought me so much business. So all of this for $99. If you were to get this stuff outside of the Business Builders Kit, it would retail at $143.50. So you are not only signing up to do your business for $99, but we're also giving you all the tools to get started, which is not common in a typical business. You have a couple other options where you can boost your party and get some extra products to come with your kit. Completely optional, but great one-time deal that you can get. So we're going to go on to step 2. Step 2 is how you start making money. So your first goal is to get 4 loyal customers. 4 loyal customers is going to entail you finding 4 people that want to try our products for a minimum of 3 months. So they're going to place 1 order for, say, tonight, 1 in June. One in June and 1 in July. After that, they are getting wholesale pricing for the rest of their lives. Every 2 customers that you sign, you're going to get a wrap reward. A wrap reward is a box of wraps or a box of facials for $25. So you're saving about 60% off of what you would typically pay for a box of wraps as a distributor. Then you are going to get, this month is our final month. If you enroll 4 loyal customers, sign up as a brand new distributor, do step 1, do step 2, and get your 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days. The company's also going to reward you with a $120 shopping spree in products. So that is super exciting and a great incentive to get started this month. Step 3 is to gather 3 friends that want to do this business with you. It could be your sister, your husband, and your mother-in-law. And you are going to teach them to do step 1 and step 2 as well. Then one of them is going to also find 2 friends to do this business with them. So you'll have a total of 5 people on your team. They're each going to be qualified with their 4 loyal customers, and that is going to get you to a level of Ruby. So some exciting things with Ruby, we have a $500 Ruby bonus. So when I started the business 27 months ago, there was no such thing as a Ruby bonus. I went Ruby in my first 26 days in the business, and we're going to go in a little bit into what the average Ruby makes, but I did it in the first 26 days of the business. You get 2 full calendar months. So if you joined tonight, there's still 19 days left in the month. Then you would have all of June and all of July to equal 80 days to go Ruby. This is totally an attainable goal, and the 2 ladies that are going to talk to you later both went Ruby. One of them got the Ruby bonus, and the other one, it was in the same position as me, and it wasn't there when we started. So this is an awesome incentive to get you started. Next up, we just found out this month that we are going on the 2nd ever It Works cruise. So you could sign up as a distributor this month, and you could be eligible to go on this cruise too. We're running through May, June, and July. It's on a point system. So somebody that signs up today could go on this cruise. Somebody that signs up next month could go on this cruise. It's 3 nights, all expenses paid, to the Bahamas. We've got the 5th largest cruise ship in the entire world, and It Works has rented it out solely to us. It's the Norwegian Escape, and it's going to be incredible. So if you're watching this thinking, that this might be something you're interested in, this is just another awesome incentive, and we have almost 3,000 distributors going on it. So we would love to party with you on the cruise ship. Okay, so here we were talking about Ruby and going Ruby, what the average Ruby makes, plus that $500 one-time cash bonus payout. So you can see here the average distributor just signing up, no distributors underneath them, they don't have a team yet, they're averaging about $860 a year. The next step up is an executive. So that's you being signed up with 2 team members. Those 2 team members are going to help you get to executive, and that's an average of $3,581 a year. Then Ruby is an average of $6,406 a year. So that is that chart that we talked about, where it's going to be you and 3 of your friends, and then one of your friends has 2 friends that's doing the business with them. So a total of 5 people on your team. Could you think of 5 people that could possibly use this opportunity? 5 people that could possibly use an extra $500 a month, because the average Ruby is earning approximately $500 to $600 a month, plus that one-time $500 cash bonus payout. Up next is Emerald. Emerald is you having 2 rubies underneath you, and that's going to be an average of $11,677. That is life-changing, guys. Then next up is Diamond, and we are going to hear from Sarah Chittum here in just a moment. And Sarah just went Diamond and claimed herself a $10,000 bonus on top of the average pay of $26,300 a year. She's averaging just a little under $2,000 a month. This is where we're starting to replace full-time incomes. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to hop over to Sarah. Let me get out of here. Okay, Sarah, are you there?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, Sarah, so if you could just tell us who you are and where you're from.
My name is Sarah Little Chittum, and I'm from Jefferson City, Missouri, and I have 2 boys. They're 9 and 11, and I'm a newlywed. My husband and I just got married last summer, so we've had a pretty exciting time.
Awesome, Sarah. And how long have you been in the business?
This will be my 1-year mark at the end of this month.
Awesome. We are so excited for you. So what was your life like before It Works?
Before It Works, I had a full-time job, and I just got married, so I was a single mom, and I had been for quite a while. I worked about 50 to 60 hours a week, and a lot of that was flexible, so I could do it at home a lot, but I was working at home a lot. So I would put 6 or 8 hours a day in the office, and then I'd work at home for another 4 hours or so at night, and I was just working a lot, and all of that was salary, so I wasn't making any extra income. It was just a lot of working. So that was it before It Works.
Probably not with your boys.
Yeah.
So what made you decide to start It Works?
My friend Megan, she was my son's first grade teacher. She introduced me to it, and it was right before my wedding, a few months before my wedding, and I wanted to get tone and wrap everything, so I thought, sure, I would give these wraps a try. I was a little bit skeptical, but I knew that I was going to buy several things, so I wanted to just go ahead and join the business because it made sense to me to purchase the products and try to get some for free. And then her story was just really compelling too. She had some big goals to pay for a surrogacy so that she could have another child, and so I thought, well, there must be something to this business if someone can use it as a business plan to pay for something that important to them, then it must be really something to it. So I did it for those two reasons, and I tried the first wrap and I loved it, and I'm still going with it. So
awesome. What would you say is one thing that really clicked for you and allowed you to turn this into something tangible?
Once I put that first wrap on, I was very nervous about it, and it worked really well, so I was excited, and that motivated me to want to share the product with other people. And there was a $1,000 Ruby bonus when I started, and so I was able to make that. It was a crazy time to start because I joined in May. I was planning a wedding. I joined the very last day of May, so I was planning a wedding, and I got married on July 4th, so about a month after I joined, and then I was gone for about 2 weeks between the wedding and my honeymoon, so it was a crazy time to get started, but I pushed really hard, and I made that $1,000 bonus, and when I saw that commission, I was like, wow, this can really be some money. And like I said before, I worked a lot, but I didn't generate extra income with those long hours. So I thought if I could make enough to pay off my student loans, which I had been deferring since I graduated, if I could make enough to pay those off, then that would really be something that wouldn't be a burden to me and to the boys. So that was what really made me realize this could be something that would help my family.
Awesome. And you earned your spot as a brand new distributor. You earned your spot on that cruise ship too.
I did, yes. The month that I joined was the same month I think that they announced the cruise ship, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm never going to be on a cruise ship. I don't even know what I'm doing yet. And I just chased that Ruby bonus, really, is what I did, and pushed really hard. I thought, in my mind, I looked at a diamond chart, and I thought that would be, you know, like way down the line and really hard to get to. So I just wanted to get to a Ruby and make the $1,000, and I did, and I ended up getting on the cruise ship, and then I just went diamond. So all those goals that I thought were so far away have really just kind of come together. So it's a lot of fun.
That's awesome. We had a blast on that cruise ship.
Yeah.
What is different now that you do have It Works in your life?
So I haven't been nervous about, you know, my student loans coming up. I've been able to pay off all my credit card debt is totally gone. So that was one of the goals that Mike and I had when we got married before we could buy another house, that we had to pay off our credit cards. And we did that thanks to It Works. And so he was quite surprised that we were able to do it so quickly. And it's a big blessing. I think besides the money, something that has been really awesome to see for myself and my kids, my son, he's 11, my oldest son, Isaiah, he is just like a sponge, and he watches every single thing I do, and he will sit up and watch me talk to people, or he'll see someone and be like, hey, can we give them a Blitz card? Can we talk to them about it works when we're out at the restaurant or somewhere? Like, he gets excited about it, and he made a plaque for me. I don't know if you can see it. It's on the wall behind me. He made a little sign for me one night, just like saying, go mom, go, you can do it, and he put hashtag life changer. And I thought, that is something that I'm teaching to him, and it was like a kind of an aha moment for me, because he is watching how you can put your goals down on paper and how you chase those dreams and make that happen. And I don't even know that money and income is awesome, but that is just something that is outstanding to me. So.
Yeah, I think it's awesome that we can show our kids that anything truly is possible if you work hard and you have set some big goals and push towards them. So I think it's awesome that we're showing our kids to dream bigger.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to someone who's maybe watching this that's considering joining?
Just to jump in there and do it, and let all the questions and the hesitations and the uncertainty fall away, and just chase what you're going after. So whatever it is, if you need extra income, if you just need extra freedom to be able to quit a second job, whatever it is that you're chasing after, just make that your goal and focus on it and run after it, because this is a tool that can definitely change your life.
I totally agree. Thank you so much, Sarah, and congratulations on going diamond last month. All right, we are going to go out to Lauren here in just a second. I was going to show you guys another picture real quick. Okay, so Miss Lauren is getting ready to come on, and Lauren is, well, you can see here, there's a double diamond that averages $62,096 a year. That's way more than most people make in a full-time job. Then triple diamond is $119,874. And then Lauren just went presidential, and she is now earning an average of $221,697 a year as an It Works distributor. So let's go out to Lauren here. Okay, Lauren. Hello.
Hi. How are you all?
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to.
Go ahead. Tell us who you are and where you're from.
Hey guys, I'm Lauren Dial. I am a presidential diamond with It Works. I joined the business. It'll be 2 years in September. And I live in Norfolk, Virginia, like Virginia Beach area, with my husband. His name is Chris Dial, and our 2 kids. I have Jack and May. They are 6 and 3. And yeah, that kind of was going on and on about nothing. But
Awesome. How long have you been in the business?
It'll be 2 years in September. So September 19th will be 2 years.
Awesome. Okay, so what was your life like before It Works?
So I have a little complicated life story. Before I joined It Works, I was a full-time real estate agent. I worked on 100% commission for a construction builder and contracted strictly to one construction site, so I can only make money in one way possible. Yet I'm not salaried, like Sarah was talking about. She works a lot, but she was salaried. My job fluctuated. I went to work all the time, but my income fluctuated month to month. My husband was not working. He was a full-time student, getting his biology degree at the university in our town, and then we have 2 kids, both in the private school system. So I had sort of what felt like a lot on my plate prior to it.
Awesome. So what made you decide to join It Works?
Well, Ashley, who's doing this interview, and I know each other from high school, and we stayed in contact via Facebook, and I would sell her clothes. We have daughters that are almost exactly a year apart, so I would sell her my daughter's clothes from the previous year. And I watched her, and I stalked her, and I kind of spent all of her money, and I thought It Works was a huge hoax. I thought it was definitely the biggest scam I had ever seen on Facebook. And in fact, I made fun of Ashley via text message to a lot of our mutual friends. And yet every time she posted about earning a big bonus or what she did with her income or paying off her debt, I dreamed about like, oh my gosh, if I had that side income, I would pay off that debt. Or, oh gosh, I would totally take my family on this vacation. Or when she was posting about the money she was making, I was spending the money because I was in a place in my life that I really needed the extra income. So in September, we were headed to Cape Cod to a wedding, and we made the financial decision not to stay at the hotel where all of the other groomsmen, my husband was one of the groomsmen, and we decided not to stay at the hotel where all the other groomsmen were staying because of our financial situation. And we decided we felt like we were being held back by a lot of finances, and so doing a lot of fun things. And so I think it was right before that trip I texted Ashley and I said, okay, I'm ready. Let's do this. I'm all in. And I don't know if I caught her off guard because I had never liked the post before. I had never commented on any of her posts. Yet I sat there for 8 months and just kind of quietly watched her and, spent her money like I said, and really thought like, how could I do this if it were me? And that's when I decided, okay, you know what, I need to give this a shot.
Awesome. Okay, so what would you say was the one thing that clicked for you, something tangible?
It clicked from the get-go for me. As soon as I had submit and bought my distributor kit, I was mentally a distributor. And I wasn't in it for $500 extra. I was in it for $5,000 extra each month, which may sound crazy to some of y'all, but that's just kind of what drives me and what drove me from the beginning. So instantly it clicked as soon as I hit submit. However, I knew, and what really clicked is I have to make my $99. We didn't have $99.
Yeah, you have a lot of feedback.
I don't know why, all of a sudden I can hear myself. So I instantly was just like, it's costing $99 to sign up. I'm going to make my money back, and I'm going to make it back as fast as I could. And so I really got into my back office, the office that you get a website, y'all, when you join us, and it gives you all of the tools you need in this business. And I just dove in, and I said, I'm going to learn everything about this as quickly as I can. And that, once I started seeing all the different products and not just a few of the products, that's what really clicked for me. It's like, wow, this is a business that spans everything. There's a product for anybody, and a product for everybody, and a product for every age. And that is when I was like, and very early on, but that was when I was like, this business is really awesome.
Awesome. So what would you say is different now that you do have It Works in your life?
Well, we're playing. We're paying off a lot of debt. My husband and I had accrued quite a bit of debt while he was in school. We have a former business that have a lot of debt from. And I don't know why I didn't do that. Anyway, but I think we did it my cell phone or something. But so we've been able to make memories with our kids and take them on little weekend trips and to baseball games and to go to New York City, and we saw a play in New York City. We were just able to give them opportunity without having to go and check our bank account and see what that says first. And as crazy as it sounds, that is worth all the money in the world. And that's how life is. I'm not up every night wondering how are we going to pay the gas bill and how are we going to pay the electric bill. I'm wondering how many more days until we get to go on our next little trip.
Awesome. Okay, so if you, where am I back? Okay, so if you were going to give somebody advice that's on here tonight about joining the business, if they're thinking about it, what would you tell them?
I would tell you that jump in. The longer you wait, the longer it's going to take you to make money. And once you hit submit and get there with over 5 weeks, it is a lot of this business is teamwork, and the person who signs you up is there to help you and mentor you, but it is your business, and my suggestion is jump in, do it, and then do what I did. Get the back office and read about the products and read about how they help people. And think of your list of people that you know and just really kind of jump in. Don't just say yes and then do nothing. Say yes and jump in, because if you put 150% effort into it, you're going to get 150% out of it. This business is amazing, and it is absolutely everybody can become a millionaire and
Awesome. Thank you, Lauren. All right, guys. So a little bit about me. I am an Ambassador Diamond. I just went Ambassador Diamond in April. I've been in the business for 27 months, just a little over 27 months. And we are from a super small town. We have a railroad crossing. We don't have a stoplight or anything, so it is an itty-bitty little town. And I have run my whole business through social media. But my life before It Works, I was a full-time labor and delivery registered nurse on night shift. I had about a 45-minute commute to work. And not only was I working full-time at one hospital, I was also working PRN at another. So I was doing 4 to 5 12-hour night shifts a week just to get by. Like, we weren't getting ahead, we were just getting by. And so I actually first heard about this business in 2011, and I thought it was the biggest joke ever. I had friends that were doing it, and I thought, oh, that's cute. You're in a pyramid scheme. And I made fun of them, and I watched them for 3 years, and like Lauren said, I stalked them. It came to the point where I was spending their bonuses. I was spending the money they were making in my head, because I had a career that was, you know, my absolute passion. I got to deliver babies for a living. I mean, how much better does it get than that? But it came to a point where I realized I was spending more time with everybody else's babies than I was my own. And it took me having my daughter in November 2013, and I was just a couple days into being a new mom of 2, a newborn and a 2-year-old, and I was trying to figure out how I could possibly take that 12 weeks of maternity leave, and it wasn't going to happen. We were 6 weeks of paid leave, and student loans were out of control from nursing school. And so I was looking one night at those student loans, and it said if I kept making my minimum payments, my student loans would be paid off in 2030. And so right there, that was a shot to the heart. When I had a newborn in my hands that was going to be a senior in high school, and my 2-year-old was going to be a sophomore in college when I paid off my own student loans. So that was kind of my first, like, okay, you got to do something. And I wasn't quite sure it was going to be It Works yet. I was praying about it and just looking for a sign, but all the signs kept leading back to It Works. So 3 months later, it still took me another 3 months, I finally joined right before I went back for maternity leave. And so what clicked for me to turn this into something tangible, and when I realized that this business could be our vehicle to change our future, I remember signing my son up. He was about to turn 3, and he was going to be playing t-ball in the spring, and that was going to be his first season of t-ball. And we were to the point where I worked every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday night, a set schedule, and his games were going to be on Tuesday nights. And there was no way for me to get out of my shifts unless I called in. So my first season of my son being in t-ball, I missed every single game. I didn't see him go up to the plate. I didn't see him swing the bat. It was awful. I cried myself to work. And I just thought, to me, you know, you can look at that and think, it's 3-year-old t-ball. Like, give me a break. But to me, that was my son as a freshman in high school playing you know, freshman baseball, or my daughter as, you know, a junior in high school cheerleading. That was my future of all the things I was going to miss. And so that's when I realized this business could be the vehicle to change our lives. So I got to work, and I got to work quick, and I got that Ruby bonus in my first month. It was in 26 days, not bonus, but I got to, and then I realized that first at the end of February that all I had to do was keep creating rubies, and I could keep going up in this business. And so the following month I went diamond and got a $10,000 bonus. The next month I went double diamond and got a $15,000 bonus, and so on. So April this year of 2016, we hit the top of the company. We went ambassador diamond. We have earned over $240,000 in bonuses alone. We paid off every single penny of that student loan debt that wasn't supposed to be paid off till 2030. We have paid off my van. We have paid off so much. All of our credit card debt's gone. The only debt we have left now is our brand new house that we just built that would not have been possible without this amazing company. But the money is great in this business, but there is nothing that you can compare to the freedom of time to have your life back, to not, you know, I never thought I would leave nursing. Like I said, it was a passion of mine, and that was never my intentions. I thought, no matter how much money I make, I'm going to stay in this, you know, I'm going to stay doing this. It's a license I worked really hard for. But then I realized this was my chance in life to spend all the time that I possibly want with my kids. And I know Sarah and Lauren are feeling that same, like, freedom to have those opportunities with our kids, to not, you know, we can still go to work if we want. I can still go back and get a PRN nursing job, but I don't have to. And this business has has broken those chains that you feel like it's normal in America to be strapped to credit card debt for the rest of your life, and to have all of these obligations that you feel like you don't have any control over. And this business has made me realize that I can take control back over my life, and that my kids, like Sarah said, my kids are seeing me you know, be able to do things for our family. We leave in the morning for Gulf Shores, Alabama for a week, and we're staying in a beach house. And my 5-year-old says, you know, we're doing this because Mommy works hard. So it's awesome. This business has brought me home full-time now, and it also brought my husband home in April. So we are now a full-time family because of this opportunity. And to think that when I started, my goal, my huge goal, was Ruby. I didn't think I could get that, and I never in a million years thought that I would get that in 26 days. I thought that was my long-term goal, because $500 can save marriages. It can keep people out of bankruptcy. It can keep people out of foreclosure. So $500 is a huge opportunity for people. So if this is something that you're on here and you're thinking, $500 would change my life, or maybe you're like Lauren and think $5,000 will change my life, whatever you saw on that income chart, know that that's a possibility you can have. And our team is incredible, and we're here to help you along the way. So whoever invited you on this tonight, we're so glad you came, but please reach back out to them with questions that you have. Don't hesitate. I think one of the biggest things I can tell you is don't be like me and wait 36 months, or like Lauren and watch for a year. It didn't take Sarah near as long as us, but if people are reaching out to you, it's because they truly believe in you, and you deserve this. You're worthy of this opportunity, and we are here to help you along the way. So please reach back out to the person that invited you, and we're so glad that you got on. So do you ladies have anything else to add before we call it a night?
No, I think it was wonderful.
Awesome. All right, guys, have a wonderful evening, and thanks again for getting on.